we finished mostly agitating this side. We're gonna switch to really messing with this. I don't know how well the tire's gonna work, but I am tempted to see if it'll help. So we're gonna use it. Which it'll actually do. Let's see. It might work. It might be a better idea to just use my hand. But we'll try this for a couple minutes to see if it works. A little bit of a new approach. So this is supposed to shrink. I'm not sure how much it's shrinking yet. Okay, so now I'm wishing that I had a rod to put through this that would support this. We'll roll it this way too. I don't know if this is going to work better than my hands or not, but do you think it'll work? It's a big sheet for a hat, but also...
Well, you can also cut it out to fit afterwards, but I would cut it once it's dry. Don't cut it while it's wet because you don't want the shrinkage to work against you.
Well, it's not shrinking so far. It's actually grown because I've added so many layers.
Right, but when it dries, it's going to shrink.
Okay. So I did 4 layers. The first layer, when I did it, it worked really nicely. I tried to flip it over, so I folded it in half and then folded it in half again. I was going to try to flip it, but it stuck together like a big rope, so I kind of ripped it apart and tried to like set it in pieces.
Yeah, the thinner layers, they felt quicker, so you kind of have to like, it's a
and
kind of
I'm
science.
also worried that it's going to be in separate layers. I know it's really dirty, but yeah, see? It's kind of...
Well, so flip it over. See, you should be...
See how that's in a different layer?
Yeah, but listen, so you need to flip it over frequently.
I haven't flipped it over yet because I'm scared that it's going to...
No, but if you don't flip it over before you add too many layers, it's not going to stay together.
So do you think
do
you think that other layer is kind of a lost cause?
Well, you can see, but you should be doing like first layer, scrub one side, add a layer, flip it,
Do you
scrub,
think this is agitated
scrub.
enough to flip it then?
Yeah, I would flip it.
Okay.
And I would be continually flipping it because it's this side that's under here on this screen is also going to felt.
Yeah,
you can try it, see what happens. I mean, that's probably thick enough hat without that layer if it had to be. But you can try to grab that layer right now. Keep it on where it is. Put it back over, grab it, throw it over, and flip it. And
well, this is 3 layers right here. This is just... I don't think this is going to stick to it, do you?
I don't know.
All right, I'll try it.
Just add it to it and see. And if it doesn't, then you just take it off. But
yeah. Maybe we'll just make 2 layers. Oh wait, there's actually multiple, isn't there?
Are you still?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Do you have any ideas for helping me flipping this?
Not really. Just lift it up and do it. Yep, you're fine. See? But you definitely want to flip it often. It should be like a few minutes. Scrub, scrub, scrub on this side. Flip it over. Scrub again.
All right.
And remember, it's just a trial.
Yeah, I went through like half my wool that I had.
Unfortunately, it is a lot of work to get to the point, but...
Okay. I'm going to do like another half an hour on this live stream, and then I'm going to get ready to go.
Okay. That's fine. You got to tolerate the little ones too. If you can.
Yeah, I know.
They're playing.
All right. So, for you guys who are curious that are on here, we're making a hat out of sheep wool. It's gonna be like a cowboy hat, hopefully. I'm just trying to smooth it back out because I flipped it over a second ago, and it's just a little off center and a little not flat.
You could try something too. Like, do you have a wire brush?
Yeah.
For carding, so you could.
You're thinking of like stabbing it with it?
Yeah, like take it and like slap it. You know what I mean? Like you would take it and just.
I don't want to like needle
inrows. Well, it just would help.
It looks like dough.
It would also help reattach this if you just keep like slapping it with it, not just your hand.
It might be a little far gone for that. I think the wheel's gonna help though.
I would honestly try it.
Well, I don't know where my brush is currently.
Don't forget to get rid of the thing of foam.
Yeah, I know. So, for you guys who are curious, we are making a cowboy hat out of wool. I don't know how well it'll work, but we'll have to see. We've also got like long pieces over here. Now this is gonna be bigger than I need it for sure, but I will end up trimming it up and using the other pieces for other projects. So thank you to the guys who are on here right now though. And if you're curious, I'm on spring break. That's the only reason I'm not in school right now. I swear this got bigger when I flipped it over. Which is cool, gives me more material, but it's also kind of making it more difficult to work with. Because I accidentally ruined the first layer, and it did not go quite as I planned. Alright, hey guys, 1 second. My music stopped playing on me. I'm grabbing my music, okay? It'll be like 2 seconds. Promise. Ow! Maybe more than 2 seconds. Alright. Nope. We're back. So, to the people who are on here, because there's a lot more people on here all of a sudden, we are making a cowboy hat out of wool from our sheep that you might hear baa, you might not, I don't know. They don't quite sound like baa, but they make that noise. So I'm planning on making this live stream go for like half an hour. That should give me some time to pack up before I gotta leave today. But I also plan on making another live stream later. And hopefully during that live stream, we can finish messing with this and making it all like agitated. And then later on, like in another video, like probably tomorrow, if it's not raining and if it's not too cold, then we will start shaping it over our hat, right? Like my hat. Aliens are gonna get us, right? Tinfoil hat. So what we're doing with this is it fits on my head nicely. So we're gonna put this underneath it and we'll start messing with the wool around it, and it'll actually shrink up and fit to it like really nicely. And then, oh, where did that come from? Ew. Well, we'll use this that apparently has foam coming out of it. I thought the foam was all in it, but it's a layer of foam, and it's perfectly shaped my head, because what we did is we put a Walmart bag over my head. My sister wrapped my head in duct tape, and then we took the bag off, we cut it around the edges, and then I stuffed it with foam and leaves, and then I put more duct tape on the bottom. So I'm hoping it withstands the water. But that's my sister's only chance to ever wrap my head in duct tape, and she enjoyed it. Let's see, we got some more comments in here. Oh shoot, okay, sorry guys, I didn't see all the comments. We got a lot of comments. So some people are saying hi. I got motorcycles back there. Yes, actually, we got a lot of motorcycles. We got some mini bikes back there too. Okay, no, I'm not. Volume up to volume up. I don't know if like the volume affects it or not. Here, I'll turn my volume up to see what it does. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna, is that making it louder or my sister. What do I ride? I've ridden all of them. Those are not like roadworthy vehicles. Those are just dirt roads and trails around here, like around the yard. But most often we just use those around here. I haven't really brought them anywhere. What I drive though is a little Toyota Corolla. That's my personal vehicle. Alright, I don't know if I can do this or not. Now that might not be a great idea to use my full hands on it yet. Yeah, I don't think it's quite ready for that. I do wish that this was on a rod, so I could really just roll it around. I don't think I have anything, even like a nail or anything, that I could stick it on. But I think it would make this a lot easier. It is like kind of working. Okay. This is concerning me. I'm hearing noises coming from in this. I don't know if the foam's all of a sudden starting to expand. but it is making some funny noises. I love it sometimes when you put, like, when you go on YouTube and you listen to music, and it gives you songs that you haven't heard in a long time. So every now and then I'll listen to my music on YouTube instead of Spotify. And it gives me some good songs that I haven't heard in a long time. So my mom was saying that this will start shrinking up when it dries. But I'm also thinking that this will just shrink up when I move it around. So I watched a couple of videos on this before I started doing it today, because I haven't done this in so long. Yeah, if you watch that foam, it's slowly getting longer. Here, I'll turn it so you can see it. Alright, so that'll slowly get longer. So how are you guys all doing though? I see we got 3 people in here. What are you guys all up to today? At this time on a Tuesday. I'm on spring vacation. Get up there. So when I go to flip this again, I don't know if the layers are going to stick together that well or not. But we'll see. Well, we're really agitating with the fingers. And it seems to be working. I'm going to add some more hot water. I haven't added any water in a little while. But we're just going to add some water. And maybe that'll help to soak everything in more, because it is getting a little dry, believe it or not. Yeah, I guess we're washing it and felting it at the same time. I think we'll add a little bit more water on this side. That foam is making a lot of noise. I think it's heating up in the sun. Oh yeah, there we go. You guys hear the difference in that? My arms are getting sore. I'm gonna stand up for a couple minutes and do it. That'll make it a little bit easier on my arms. Now I know why people do this on a screen, because it's easier to flip it. But I don't really have a screen. I don't know how well it's gonna work, because I haven't done this in a long time. I am noticing though, the arms are not looking bad. What do you guys think? Put on some muscle. So yeah, I'm just gonna start telling people, you want muscle? Just do some wool felting. Yeah, I think that this might be separating the layers. I kind of screwed up the first one. And didn't do it quite like I was supposed to. But we learned. That's what they mean by learning from your mistakes. Might just have to wait a couple of months for the sheep to make more wool. But you'll learn. Let's see. But yeah, no, I do apologize to people at first. I did not see your comments because the sun was glaring on my camera just enough, and it wasn't auto scrolling with the comments. Usually it goes down, it shows me the next comment. So I didn't know anyone was commenting. So sorry about that, guys. But I think I fixed it now, so it should be enough now. It's so weird. Yeah, it's just bubbling. It's gonna feel as solid as a head too. I am gonna think it's funny if this makes like just 2 layers instead of 1. Although at the same time, I was hoping it would make like 1 thick layer for a really nice warm hat. I'm gonna see if there's any more comments, because I don't know if Okay, it's all the way scrolled down, so you guys aren't commenting. We got 4 people in here, which is nice. We got 2 likes. But there's not a lot of people in here, and there's no one commenting. So we're only going to make this live stream go for half an hour. So we can, whatchamacallit? So I have time to go eat lunch. Well, I'm not going to eat lunch yet, but I'm going to pack lunch before I go work out. Yeah, I think that the first thin layer I did is slowly separating. Well, it never really bind together. We're really just felting 2 different layers right now, but not together. That's all right. Actually, I think. And even if they don't, this is a cool experiment. I'm just gonna throw that in my bucket. And we got a little bit more warm water. You guys see how much that foam is coming out of there? It sat all last night and it didn't do this. But as soon as it warms up, apparently it started doing that. I didn't see anything on the can about it expanding more when it got warm, but I guess it does. We'll just let it dry and then we'll trim it up. But hopefully it's also expanding on the inside then. Maybe it's solidifying through all the leaves. Solidifying, becoming a liquid, even though it sounds like solid. Sorry about the nose noises. I got a cold. I don't think it's allergies, because I've never had allergies, but over the last 3 weeks, I've had this constant thing with my nose and a very slight cough. It's also been the last 3 weeks that I've been on a strict diet, though, so I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I don't know if I need to flip it again or not. I don't know if we need to or not. You guys think we should flip it? It is definitely in a sheet, although it does seem that it didn't really stick that well with the second layer. But we might keep it on there and see if we still get combined like my mom was telling me about. But I think we can start really agitating this. See how it goes. We'll stop if it starts not working. I think next live stream we'll have a better tool for this. Maybe we'll go a little bit past half an hour, depending on if you guys are interested or not. I do intend on working on this more, so if I'm gonna do it anyway, might as well live stream it. Maybe get some views out of it. Definitely is matting together, so that's good. Although, I almost wonder if I should switch sides and work on that side a little bit more, because I've definitely worked on this side more. You guys, I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but it's almost to the bottom now. So, alright. I'm going to switch to the other side. I'm going to move my camera. So, here, give me a second. Alright, going to this side now. I'm going to sit on the side of the tarp. Alright, so I'm going to remove this little strand that's just been sitting here because it's starting to annoy me. See, we got a little strand. But we're going to work on it over here on this side. Here, let me just point it a little bit more. Oh, let's not kill the camera. do you guys think? That's a good angle? Is that a good angle? Let me know if thumbs up or something. It is hard for me to see the comments, so sorry if I can't see them, guys. Oh, I just got soaked. It all came off the tarp at once. But we're gonna agitate this side of it for a couple minutes. It's been a little neglected, unintentionally. It's just I didn't reach it. You know what? We're going back to the other side. I'm getting soaked over here. I'll move my camera again for you guys. Let's see. Is that the good angle? There. We'll just do it from over here. I didn't realize how much water was going to be over there. I'm going to pull it over here a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now we can really get over here. I'm going to fold it on the edges a little bit and see if that helps. Been at this though for an hour and 21 minutes. My butt's wet now. That sun is kind of hard to work around. Alright, still no new comments. We got 2 people, we got 2 likes. I'm using my hand, it's creating a shadow on the phone. I'll just use a tire. I wish that this had a handle. We're definitely going to do some engineering later off live stream. We're going to make this a better tool. Seems like it is working. But I don't know how well. And I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this wet the whole time, or if I can make it like, if I can let it dry and then work on it again. I almost am thinking I can make 2 hats out of this, honestly. Look how big it is. Because this is the circle that we were working with. At first, didn't even fit. Now it's plenty big enough. So it might work. Also, the foam is now going through the table. So I think it found a weak spot in the duct tape, but it is more solid now at least. I don't know. I'm not going to touch the foam. It's probably toxic. All the noises it's making are quite funny sounding. So we still got 1 person on here. Who's this 1 person? I wonder if it's my friend Dylan. I know. I'll know it's Dylan when he starts liking and then unliking 1,000 times. That's what he typically does, because he can't comment, but he can like and unlike. Yeah, I am thinking that their layers are going to separate on me. But we'll keep doing this live stream. We'll see what happens when it starts to dry. That's when we'll really know if it worked or not. I don't want to get too wet from this. Yeah, I think the tire is actually helping a lot. This way's working. I don't know if it's actually shrinking or not, like it's supposed to be. Hoping it will, because I use a lot more wool than I would need if that's true. Although I also use very thick pieces of wool. Guess this is why you don't want to wash the sheep with hot water or with soap, because this is what happens. You know, I think it would be interesting to see a tanned sheepskin with wool that was felted on it, but like purposely cleaned and then felted. I think that would make a very soft and even but warm rug. Cause I guess you probably could make a rug with this. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Alright, I'm taking back what I said earlier about the tire with it not being on a roller. This is working nicely now. Let's see, we got anyone new in here? No, we don't have any new comments. We got 3 people still. We had 30 on my live stream earlier. Well, actually, we got 35 at one point, which is beating my record by 5. Well, no, by 7. Most I'd ever had before that was 28. Most we had on this one, I think, was 17. This edge is kind of not doing that great because I pulled it over here. Oh, I just totally splattered myself in soapy water. Warm, soapy sheep wool water, actually. I'll have to point the camera at that foam when it's done. But I think this is working. Alright, we're going to try to scooch it over again. And we'll hit the side closest to us again, because it needs it. Just hoping the layers stay together. Listen to that Can't Hold Us song right now. I do apologize if I got any more comments in there, guys. Just can't see them that easily because the sun came out now. I think this is working. I'm gonna get a little bit on this edge because it seems to be acting a little funny. There we go. You can hear all my siblings playing. See if we got any more comments. Nope, no new comments. We're at 29 minutes right now, so I think we're gonna end this in a minute. But we'll try to go back at this later. I think we made good progress for an hour and a half. Let's see. What do you guys think? The tire's able to roll across it now without falling over. Guess that means it's finally matted down quite a bit. gonna flatten it out with my hands. I think later we'll flip it over again. And then work on the back side with the tire. This definitely did not shrink or anything. It grew, if anything. But here, ready? I'll give you guys a little peek. See? It is one solid sheet. Which is nice. But we might honestly have enough here. It's almost like, I don't know if you can make a sweater out of felted wool, but it almost makes me think that something this big, it would be a shame not to use this for something bigger than a hat. But at the same time, I put a lot of work into it, so I think I'm going to keep it as a hat. I'm going to end up ending the live stream in a second, guys. But first, I want to show you this. It's kind of funny. At the beginning of the live stream, the foam was not coming out of there at all. And I think as it's heated up, more foams come out. That's just growing the whole time. Anyway, though, I'm going to end up ending the live stream, guys, so I can get ready to pack some lunch and then go to the gym and pack this up a little bit. So I appreciate you guys all being on here. But I'm going to end up ending it now. And I hope to see you guys again later. So anyway, as soon as I figure out how to end this,